What's up, guys? So the other day was the VGAs. What was it? The seventh of this month, the last Friday. I streamed on Stickum with you guys, and it was a lot of fun. I should have already put up the video on my thoughts about the VGAs or the Video Game Awards on Spike. So I put on there a little note that I was going to talk about the trailer, The Phantom Pain, in a video. For those of you that were with me watching it live, I said that the main character looked a lot like Snake, that it looked a lot like Naked Snake or Big Boss. I didn't make anything of it. I was just like, okay, whatever, not Naked Snake is not the only one that can have that kind of hairstyle and blah blah blah. So I was like, this looks pretty cool. It's a new IP, and it looks like it's for next gen and who knows what. And someone even asked me, they were like, is the Phantom Pain Metal Gear Solid related? And I was like, no, it's not. It's just another IP, blah, blah, blah. It just looks like Snake. But people that know Metal Gear so well, if you go onto YouTube and all that, there's probably no trailer of the Phantom Pain that you could find that doesn't say that it's Metal Gear Solid related. So I was looking at a bunch of websites and videos where they talk about why it's Metal Gear Solid related. And yeah, it looks like the Phantom Pain is a Easter egg for Metal Gear Solid 5, which is so freaking cool, because I went and I watched it over and over and I was like, oh my god, there's so many clues that you just can't deny that it's Metal Gear Solid related. Some people are saying that, maybe it's just some kind of promotion for Ground Zeroes, but it's not, because of, before the title shows up, there's subtitles. And one of the subtitles says something like, open your eyes or something like that. Or like, kind of telling you to look closely. I'm not going to show any footage, like any video footage, just because I have seen a lot of YouTube channels getting flagged and videos getting taken down with this stuff. So a lot of them haven't been taken down, but that's why I'm going to link some stuff here so that you can go check that out. I don't want to take the risk. On the title, it says The Phantom Pain, and then there's some lines over the letters. If you put Metal Gear Solid 5 in those lines, it fits perfectly. Metal Gear Solid 5 is most likely going to be called Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain. I just found that so freaking brilliant. And also, if the company that is making the Phantom Pain is called Moby Studios. If you click on the website for Moby Studios, it takes you to this website under About Us. Moby Studio was founded by CEO Joachim Mogren. If you rearrange the letters, it says Kojima. And Mogren has the word ogre in it. And if you remember when Kojima had announced Project Ogre, and people didn't know what it was related to, if it was Metal Gear Solid related or anything like that, but it turns out that most likely Project Ogre was some other Metal Gear Solid thing related, or Ground Zeroes. So it's just a fake name. It's not. It's just Kojima and Ogre, which was part of Project Ogre. The doctor that appears in the first scene that is talking to you not only looks like, but also has the same accent, or the right accent for the character in Metal Gear Solid 2, which was Dr. Keo Marv. In the trailer, he tells the main character that he's been in a coma for who knows how long. And if you know anything about Metal Gear Solid, you know that Naked Snake, or Big Boss, was in a coma for quite a while. And that's when, they cloned Solid Snake and Liquid Snake. People don't know if this is an actual, if this is just hinting to Metal Gear Solid 5, or a lot of people doubt that this is actual footage for Metal Gear Solid 5. They think that it's just kind of like a long teaser, kind of just an Easter egg, like here's something cool. This most likely is some kind of hallucination that Big Boss is having, either while he's still in a coma or just drugged up and weird. Another thing is when he lifts up his arm and he sees that he has a hook, flower petals are falling. I haven't played the Metal Gear Solid games, but even I know that that is very Metal Gear Solid-esque from Snake Eater, I believe. There's petals that are falling when Snake is going to, I think when he's gonna fight his mentor. I did see my brother play Snake Eater, so I do remember that. Also, there's in the scene where the guy is telling you to hold back and the elevator opens up, it looks like a small or younger version of Psycho Mantis in the elevator. Another thing that I thought was really cool after I watched it a few times was two figures that appear in the fire. One of them looks a lot like Snake. He looks a lot like Naked Snake from Ground Zeroes, where he's wearing the goggles, and it looks like he's wearing Snake's armor. And then there's another figure in the fire that looks a lot like a character from Metal Gear Solid 3, Vulcan. His armor is almost identical. It's so awesome that these people spotted this, like all the Metal Gear Solid fans, because it is really exciting. I mean, I've never played the games, but I still love the series and can't wait to start playing it. Another scene towards the end where someone's pointing the gun at who is obviously Big Boss. He looks so much like him. In that scene where someone's pointing the gun at him and he's on the ground, you can see another figure or like a doll figure that looks a lot like Psycho Mantis. People are thinking that this is most likely before Ground Zeroes because the character that tells you to get up and, hurry up and come on, he's all bandaged, and his face is bandaged as if he had been burned. And there's a character in Ground Zeroes, if you see the trailer and the gameplay and all that, that has his face burned. And we know that Ground Zeroes takes place after Big Boss wakes up from his coma. And in Ground Zeroes, there's like a subtitle or something like that says two phantoms were born. Some people are thinking it's this game, The Phantom Pain, and Ground Zeroes, Two Phantoms, or it's Solid Snake and Liquid Snake. And also the Kojima team was there, and I remember them saying Kojima, like that Kojima was there almost before they showed this. And a lot of people spotted, they have pictures of some of the team from that worked on a lot of Metal Gear Solid games were walking around in the VGAs sporting the Phantom Pain shirt. How they're going to release it, I don't know. I think Ground Zeroes is going to be coming out first than this, but I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be like a prequel to Ground Zeroes or what. I really don't know how they're going to do this. It just seems a lot like a hallucination, a hallucination from Big Boss, or like a dream or something like that, because of the hook. People are saying Big Boss never had a hook. It could be something like a reference to Liquid Snake, something having to do with his arm and how he, Liquid Snake came to be and all this stuff. Other people are saying that it's probably just significant for something. It probably means something when it comes to Big Boss. The references of the horse, the flaming horse. Some people are saying that it's probably representing like one of the villains. Some Metal Gear Solid, there was one of the villains that had a horse that was being engulfed by shadows, and in this case it's flames. The whale at the end, they think it's probably like a reference to Moby Dick, and they think that Moby Dick does have something to do with what they're trying to say. Like it has some kind of metaphor and some kind of meaning, but a lot of people don't know what that stands for. I love that they did that. I just love that. I wish they would do that more often, because it's such a great way to market this thing, dude. You've got this cyber marketing now. Everybody's going crazy about it and saying, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. It's better than actually just, announcing it and saying, oh, it's Metal Gear Solid 5. It's better to just, keep the people excited this way and like guessing what it is and like, ah. When I showed my brother, because my brother has played some of the Metal Gear Solid games, I was like, check this out and tell me if it looks familiar. And he's watching and he's just like quiet for a while. And he's like, is this Metal Gear Solid related? And I was like, yeah, dude, it's Metal Gear Solid 5. For those of you that haven't seen it, you should see it. And now, look at it. Look at all the little details in it because there's a lot of stuff in it. They think that this is going to be running on the Fox engine because it looks a lot like Ground Zeroes when it comes to the style. So yeah, I think this is going to be next gen though, because it looks really, really good. They did say that all the footage that they show in this trailer is gameplay. It's not cinematic. It's not cutscenes. It's all gameplay. So it looks freaking awesome. I really have to get started on playing some Metal Gear Solid because I'm super excited for this, and I just can't wait to jump on the Metal Gear Solid fandom because I know that I'm gonna love this freaking game. Or this franchise. Let me know what you guys think, and thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later.